I'm Renee Charles with the Heartland Partnership alongside Dr. Joshua Lewer, an economist from Bradley University, and let's talk a little bit about the development industry for Peoria. We have a lot of projects going on right now, several hospital projects, the Build the Block project is out there, the zoo, the cancer center. I mean, there's a lot going on. Even in a downturn economy, we're still seeing development.
That's right. A few years ago, my wife and I decided if we wanted to move to the Peoria area, and we saw some of the change and development that was going on, and we were excited about that. We saw this as a community that was going forward, trying to create more opportunity for everybody in the area. And we do need to continue to have these projects come to completion. As you mentioned before, like the zoo and the Build the Block is a big thing that I'm a proponent of. I think that'll be actually a big marketing thing for our brand, our community.
Some of these projects that are underway right now are slowing down a little bit,
right.
So I mean they are being affected by the economy.
You bet. This is a classical demand, decrease in demand recession. And what happens with this particular case is that there's fear out there, and the fear is driving a reduction in donations and giving. With the Build the Block, we actually have a great opportunity, however, Renee, where there's $90 million of already just it's money waiting there to be devoted for community development, and that's what we want to do.
And projects like that, developing those, not only does it make our community attractive, not only does it create those jobs, but it's almost a sense of accomplishment for the community to be able to do something like that in a downturn economy.
That's right. I mean, we remember Peoria is a pocket of prosperity. I mean, this Build the Block is another pocket that we could, bank on until the economy does recover.
We talked about some vacant buildings and things are happening, shift a little bit to the retail side, not necessarily the capital project side. But when we talk about retail, a lot of businesses have closed and they have moved, whether or not it's the fault of the local economy or whether it's the national economy and the parent company. But we have a lot of vacancies. But that's good and bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a supply and demand thing, right? When you have an increase in vacancies, you might have an opportunity as a small business, individual or a company to move into those vacant facilities at lower rates. This is like, just like homes, it's a good time to buy. It's a good time to it's spilled over into the commercial area. It's a good time to maybe even start renting a facility that, hey, this looks like a good location, a lot of traffic. And with the development, let's get back to another point. The development of a community really is about attracting people to your community. And the more people you bring in, whether they be visitors or whether they just be residents that move in, because this is an attractive community, this will help stimulate economic activity.
And that's really the goal right now.
That's right. It's hard to do this right now in the recession. I call it the Great Recession. It's a tough one. We're not going to get out of this thing until second half of '09. So if we can do some things as a community to help ourselves out, this is a no-brainer.
All right, Dr. Joshua Lewer, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Renee.
You bet.